Hello and welcome to Let's Play Dishonored.
Dishonored.
Yes, I was about to say Disciples, but no, Dishonored. And I have no idea where we left off.
We
Oh yes, I
were
hate
sneaking into we were sneaking into the place to stab some dudes, or not stab some dudes, whatever.
Yes,
we were
because
gonna do
stabbies.
some
Stabbing people is me.
yeah. Oh, I thought people liked it when I stabbed them though. I thought that's why they let out screams of joy and
Hey, that's because you stabbed them with your dick.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I do that sometimes, but that's not exactly what it's talking about. But, yeah, I guess people let out screams of joy then, too.
Yes, totally. I ran over here, but seemingly this wasn't actually a very good idea.
Oh.
So I have no idea how to get back out of here without being seen, unless just do it
I don't
like
know.
this.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm
Let's
awesome.
see. Nice. There's a bone shard right there. Sweet.
I don't know why an alarm just went on, but nobody's killing me, so I guess I'm okay.
Ah. Yeah. That's good.
I'm hearing the thing. I still love the open voidness of it. Like, it's not open void, but it has like this aspect of stuff at the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's a large world, and they don't limit you. They don't set you on rails or anything. They're like, here's an area. You could explore most of it, or basically all of it, except for a few little areas. Yeah, but there's nothing ever you really feel that cut off from. Yeah, usually I've yet to see an area in this game where I'm like, I really want to go there, and the game's like, you can't do that. Why would you be able to do that?
Yep. Okay, we have a bunch of books here.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, I can read this. Excerpt from a work of fiction, early chapters. My stomach twisted as the engineer of the old odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orcado, third perfect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy, an expert in whale rape. He was exhilarated, savoring each of the small craft's undulations. Achado pulled a lever and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, and which suddenly didn't feel thick enough, as if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Brine looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpentide of the void on our way to the outer spheres of whale rape.
This whale rape.
I
just never gets old.
Yep. It doesn't. That last one wasn't very. Yeah. But anyways, whale rape never gets old. Clearly, these guys never get tired of it. I mean, there's still like the thing is whales.
I don't get how the fuck this guy died. Did he just like climb up here and it's like, I'm just gonna die here?
I don't either. Like, there's the occasional time where, like, in the sewers and stuff will make sense, but there's no one here to kill this dude. And his stuff is still on him. I don't know. Call to the Spheres, Volume 2, excerpt from Work of Fiction, middle chapters. Orcado was elated, like a bay of 16 on the eve of the fungi feast. The fungi feet, whatever. When we are back in Bristol, I'll be named Royal Whale Rapist. or you will be burned for heresy, third prefect. All depends on what we find when we get there. My master's voice was different, as if there was an air of the outer sphere added qualities normally absent. Uncertainty, weakness, fear. I worried that maybe Wales wasn't the only thing he was interested in raping. I risked another glance at the monolith structure in the distance. It was a wonder for Archado, a puzzle for Overseer Brine, and for me, a towering monument that looked a lot like a dick. To emptiness. A magnificent shrine to a phallic symbol.
Yes.
And then this.
Right, it's the same thing.
The phallic symbol
Of madness. Yes. I like how we agreed there. Okay, give me one moment. I'm gonna pause the video for a second. And we are back, even though you guys probably never saw that.
Yeah.
And we have a third book
That's
for the
fine.
green one.
All to the Spheres, Volume 3, Expert for a Work of Fiction, the final chapters.
I wonder when you're
I
gonna.
do not fear the...
If wonder when you're gonna say that word correctly.
What?
Excerpt. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't pronounce it expert.
Excerpt? I thought I was pronouncing it right.
I don't know. I understood expert.
Sorry. I probably was. I do not fear the void, nor am I concerned with the spiritual sanity of the weak. For I am now his herald, his chosen, having seen his sublime dildo, where eternally he feeds upon the substance of the void. Alone in Orchado's ship, the floor painted red with life. I drew designs with my fingers and gazed through the portals of the land rising below. There I will build the first monument, the phallic figure to his glory. A rotting wound in the flesh of nature. Patiently I'll build, awaiting your arrival, O great scion of the void.
Thing is, if you actually read these books seriously, I would probably have a clue of what the fuck just happened.
You actually would. You probably wouldn't. I looked at them seriously.
I kind of get what
I
happened.
was
They
like-
went onto an elevator, and they wanted to see this place, and then I think the student guy went fucking insane and just massacred like all of them, like the two other guys.
Yeah, that is basically what it was saying. Also, I realized I missed a super opportune point for jokes. I'm stupid. And I should have said instead of running red with blood, it should have ran white with cotton, but you know, whatever.
Yes.
That
For whatever
should-
weird
should-
reason, I just wondered if I could take 4 damage in this game or not. And I had to try it out.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I had forgotten, because I can fall pretty far without taking any damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I wanted to
I think
say...
if you-
I just hope I never in real life gonna wonder that, like, hey, can I take 4 damage? And then, like, nope.
Yeah, I know the feel with that in games, because I have played those games with, where there's, like, no fall damage, and then games where there's, like, a ton of fall damage. Admittedly, there's not that many games without fall damage, but it happens. Okay, Tyrion's Journal, whatever. 25th day, month of wind. I finally found a new place where I should be able to hide and survive for a long time if I stay quiet. Which was difficult because never mind. Sea-Watch condemned the building. This basement should be a safe spot. I have to believe that. 28th day, month of wind. Everything is going as I expected. The watch patrols in the street nearby, but they never enter this building. Food is the only problem, but I managed to steal some during the night. 22nd day, month of darkness. Well, that sounds really fucking ominous. I don't remember if you learned that before or not. But could you imagine if there was literally a month that was considered the month of darkness? That sounds really horrifying.
If you want a month of death and like a month of rape,
They probably do, yeah. Month of darkness, month of death and whale rape. It's like, oh. Someone else found this place and wants to share it. He has a strange amulet made of bone that he claims that it protects him from the plague. We shall see. Perhaps we can help each other, if you know what I mean. But I'm losing confidence in the odds of survival. Fourth day, month of darkness. He tried to touch me in a way and in a place that made me feel uncomfortable. Oh, since he had arrived, I've been having bad dreams. That he touched me in a way in a place I feel uncomfortable, and I don't feel really well about it. There are more and more rats in the building, and they touch me in places as well. Soon I want to be able to leave this shack. Even if I want, soon I won't be able to leave the shack, even if I want to. I'm starting to think that his amulet is cursed.
You're gonna have to. Am I gonna have to like, control how much you read from the book and how much you don't?
What do you mean?
It's good. Just at some point this is gonna get a bit old.
Maybe at some point this is going to get a bit old, but it hasn't yet.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
it's okay. Just saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I make the same mistakes. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this works.
I won't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to do this joke forever. It's just one of those things that's like, hey, why not? These books seem a lot more exciting this way.
Yeah.
In fact, at the moment they're yeah. Because, I mean, at the moment they're a little boring. They're just books about whaling, and that's so many books about whaling and these other people and these dead people and how fucked up and sad this world is.
So didn't he say one guy joined him and now there are like 5 guys here? What the fuck happened?
He did say one guy joined him. I don't know, I just find that hilarious. One guy joined me, it's like, and where'd these other 3 dudes come from?
Yes, and all of them died too. But, if the amulets are evil, am I actually working for a bad guy? I'm getting confused here. Because they are part of the outsider. But, I mean, that guy came in and just, like, the other guy died. I mean, that's kinda mean.
The outsider, I've never understood it, even when people have tried and told me a little more about the outsider. I generally try not to find out too much, but I've had some people play the games, and I don't understand the outsider at all. Maybe if they make another game, they'll explain it a little more, but, the outsider seems like a really true neutral character, but at the same time, I can't really discern whether he's good or bad. He, you know, he doesn't really encourage you to be good or bad, and he seems like he gives his powers to both evil and good people.
He gives his power out at almost. I wonder if he has like a random. It's like a lottery, and he just randomly gives out the powers because that seems almost what it feels like. Not like he really gives the powers out to useful people or something like that.
Yeah, he just so happens, you know, sometimes it just so happens like he gave us our powers, and, you know, sometimes it just so happens that he gives his powers to useful people, but, yeah, who knows, there's a chance that maybe he just randomly sees a guy that he's like, wow, that guy has a kind of nice ass, I'm gonna give him some powers.
Yes.
You know, and I'm not saying just guys. He probably does that with girls too. He just probably walks around and is like, "Wow, that random person has a nice ass. I bet they would like the power of teleportation."
That is very weird. See all of these, and why is this one different?
I don't know.
Like it's the only one that's differently colored. I don't get that.
Oh, I think because it's I think that's because it said it was Healthy Appetite 2. It's an upgraded version of a normal blood room, so it's more powerful.
But now that is even more overpowered than it was before. Like before that was already overpowered as hell. Not that we are using it actually.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say it's not like we really use a ton because we're going for the low kills thing, so we don't get into a lot of fights.
Yes, we try not to. Okay,
Yeah.
my guy must have got a headache from like jumping his face into that thing.
uh, at least he doesn't get stuck. Games where you get stuck on.
So, yeah,
Okay, secret stash tip.
Dark Messiah had
Higgins,
that.
where you'd sometimes get stuck on stuff.
The rope will sometimes make you get stuck inside walls.
Oh, well, yeah, that happens, but that's unfortunate. Higgins, I recently got a tip about a stash hidden at the north end of Caldwin's Bridge. Another crazy bastard keeping all his shiny stuff in a secret room. I was told you need to turn off the faucet in an old sink 3 times to open up some kind of secret door. No information on the values of what's in this room. I only heard about a street speaker hanging over the road just outside the door. Sorry about that, mate. Don't forget my share if you find it.
That's actually useful. But
Yeah,
where's
I know.
north end of I don't know where this fucking place is. Do I even have a
Yeah,
map? Like, you can find maps, but I don't think you have a map. Oh well. Still a great
yeah.
game, even if you would assume like my super assassin master guy would be smart enough to carry a map with him.
Yeah, or at least a compass, but yeah, whatever.
So we did do this thing over there. I don't think there's anything else in that house.
Hmm.
But I really love the
Yeah.
mobility of the game, I can say that for sure. Like, you're so
Yeah,
mobile in
yeah.
this game, it feels awesome.
Yeah, I just from watching it, I have to agree. It is really cool, and
Like,
that
stuff
that,
like
that
that,
is
this
that
is
is
awesome.
always like, yeah, yeah. It's really nice just the moving around, and I mean, hell, that's literally what made Legends of Equestria fun. The game itself wasn't really that fun because it was super unfinished, but playing as a Pegasus was amazing
Yeah, most of all
because
because
you
it's
could
never
fly.
really been done before, which I found awesome.
Yeah,
I wonder why nobody has a
yeah, I
fucking idea
know.
to do that.
I know, I do too. I'm like, why has no one really taken the idea and made a game where you can just fly the entire game world? I know it's really hard to make a game world that's not, a little weird at times when you can fly, but what game world doesn't have the occasional weird thing that you can get stuck on or whatever? I've played lots of
Like,
games
rope
where,
arrows. Honestly, the rope arrow thing
yeah,
was a weird problem in that game. They did fix it in later updates, but because if you get the we are talking about Dark Messiah, Might and Magic,
yeah.
there was you get the rope arrow bow, but exactly after you get it, you're supposed to shoot it into like a tunnel above you, and if you climb up that tunnel, but if you jump at the rope arrow before letting the rope like calm down because it swings forwards and back,
Mhm.
you're gonna be stuck inside the wall
Yeah.
and you can't do anything after that. Right, like this was the worst way to
Oh.
introduce the rope arrow ever.
Yeah, literally just with the good chance to just get glitched out.
Yeah, the moment you
Um,
get it. Ooh,
yeah,
nice. I didn't know it could
that
go up here. Look
yeah
at
that
this. This
is
is so
that
fucking
is
awesome. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I love
that
this.
is. I really wish I had been recording at the time. Unfortunately, I wasn't, and I wouldn't really had a way to record it anyways. But that
Dude.
reminds me, I was playing. Nice.
Whoa, that guy is fucking awesome. Did you see that? He dodged me like a motherfucker. Well, at least he burned to death.
uh, anyways, I was playing the new Tomb Raider, and it's pretty fun. I won't give an exact review right now or anything, but I found this one, and it was really weird because I could never find it again. But there's this one area with a lot of ropes that you can climb. I found this one specific rope that looked like it led into nowhere, and so I went ahead and started climbing it. And it leads to nowhere. You keep climbing. If you climb all the way to the end of it, you get like you're over basically nothing, and you're outside of the map. And you're technically over something, but I was like, this looks really weird. Like it's not supposed to be in the game. There's something weird about what I'm over. And so I'm like, well, for the fun of it, let's try it. So I tried letting go of the rope, thinking I'm probably just gonna slide off this cliff or whatever. I literally fell through the cliff that I was over. And I was like, oh.
Yes,
And I just
that
fell,
thing
like,
does not
yeah.
have a hitbox.
Yeah, I literally climbed outside the game.
God, that was beautiful. Did you see that?
Nice.
Like
Yes, sir, I
down
did.
and
That
then you
was
just
that.
run at him, and yeah, I don't know. I love that.
Yeah.
This game. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 because I haven't even played it that far yet, but I love it when I play it. Just simple fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree. It's-
I always knew the guys who built Dark Messiah had it in them to build a really, really good game.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like
Build,
Dark
build,
Messiah already.
yeah. But yeah, build a game that, like, there's less glitches. And I guess that's the other thing people obviously have. Then again, I still didn't find a huge issue, because, like, I love the Elder Scrolls series, who are always riddled with, you know, bugs, because they're huge-ass games. So I never really found the fact that Dark Messiah was buggy to be that much of an issue.
Yeah. Also, I will still give this game credit that it. I don't know why, but it always makes me want to kill people. Which actually Dark Messiah did too, so I guess that's a good thing. Like, it's just pleasant to kill people in these games.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it feels good. It feels a lot better than, you know,
In most
yeah.
games, like for example Skyrim, where it's boring to kill people.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, I killed someone. That's okay. You know, um, yeah, and I mean, and it is one of those games where it's pretty special to do the finishing blows and stuff, because it does look really nice.
And like in Skyrim, where it's just fucking stupid as hell. The finishing
yeah, I
kills,
know.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, the finishing kills were pretty lame, and they felt really tacked on. Like, they were like, we need something to make our game more exciting. Let's shove in finishing kills. It's like, no, that's not how these games work. You're stupid.
Great. Didn't fucking see that coming. I thought they were gonna give me something. Just won the hell away. Not fucking letting that happen. Like, do I need
Yeah.
something from them? Can I get in there? Yes.
Are you out of your bloody mind?
I mean, like, are you guys that afraid of me that you much rather run into a wall of lightning?
Oh, that was amazing. I was wondering if that actually happened for a second. I'm like, wait, did that guy just? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Just ran into the wall wiping. And they're pretty afraid of you. Hmm. So hey there, prisoner people.
Oh, he can go through it. Didn't see it coming. Why can you go through it? What the fuck is this shit?
That's a good question. Oh.
Why can some people go through this and some not? That's mean.
I think this has some new programming bugs with this
But
electric
I don't know if
fence.
it's a bug, it's because he's a god, but I mean, like in the other game, at least it told me that they could do this. I'm talking about Mark of the
Yeah.
Ninja. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, Mark of the
really,
Ninja.
these things look cool when you throw them into there.
Yeah.
Hey, grenades get destroyed too. Oh god, he's good. Yes! Okay, I'm done playing one. But throwing somebody a grenade in the face is freaking brilliant.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the point is. Like, I can save them, but I don't get anything for it.
I guess the point is that you can save them if you
I
really
can also
want.
use a rewiring to him. What the point? Why
So
would I do
shut off
that?
the electric fence.
I don't know what it does. I used it.
Yeah, I
Can
think
I
you
walk
shut
through
off
it
the
now?
electric fence. Yeah. Should be.
But
able
they
to.
can't.
Why not?
Why would I wanna? No, because I think I don't know. I rewired it so it won't kill me, but it still kills other people. I think.
Oh, okay.
But
that would explain
why? I mean, what is the point? Like, why do I wanna go in here? There's nothing I get.
I don't know. I guess if you really want to save the people, or if you want to, I don't know, carry on that dead guy.
I'm allowed to carry him, somewhere,
Yeah.
but I'm not allowed to swim. So I am fucking confused.
I don't know. Maybe at some point there's something you can do with them. But yeah.
I'm just gonna let them go. What I needed was a way. There's a safe here, but I don't know how to open the safe, and I'd hope they would give me the freaking number. But I don't.
Yeah, the safes. Oh, the safes.
Okay.
At least it's not like Sly Cooper with that. And I do really like the Sly Cooper games. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if you've really played Sly Cooper.
I haven't. I think I haven't.
Yeah. So, I like Sly Cooper games. They're platforming games. But it's one of those games with that thing that's like, it is really, it's one of those really weird item finding things sometimes with some stuff. Like, to open the safes in the game, you have to find 30 bottles that are scattered throughout the level.
It's kind of random.
Yeah, I know. Well, the bottles, what supposedly is they're like, I don't know if they're hints or they're... I forget if they're supposed to be hints or if they're supposed to be the safe combination. But I'm like, what? How is it in 30 different pieces? That doesn't really make any sense.
Sense? What fun is there in making sense?
Yeah, that is a fair point, admittedly. And I mean, the game is really fun regardless. So, I've never been overly concerned about it, but it is like, man. Maybe I'm just complaining about it, though, because it's always a pain. Specifically when you do start getting to the lower numbers, because, the bottles are scattered all over the level, and there's a full 30 of them. So when you start, you're finding bottles almost constantly, but when you get down to, like, 2 or 3 bottles...
Yeah, that's always the problem with collectibles like that.
Yeah. It's like, where are the fucking bottles? I want my new move. Which is usually what's in the safe, is it's a new move or a new gadget.
Yeah, so this is a house we have to go to, but I kinda don't want to yet, because I wanna do the other stuff first. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. The side quests! Oh my god, look at all the rats.
Hopefully
Them
they won't
rats.
eat me. That's the only thing I kinda would complain about in this game, is that you can't store food. Which you were able to do in that other game, Dark Messiah, so I don't know why.
I don't know. I find that weird too in games, when you can't store healing items and your guy just instantly uses them. I'm like, why can't I carry this around? Wouldn't that be, if I wasn't hurt, wouldn't that be my natural instinct to just, pick it up and shove it in my pocket?
Really,
I mean, it's
that's
obvious
not the only
you have...
thing Green Bean shoves into his pockets.
Yes, indeed it isn't. But that is besides the point.
So what the hell is going on here? Ah, those are the people I saved.
Oh, okay. Hey guys!
You guys just really like this body here? Okay.
You guys want to go to a whale rave later?
The whale rave. Yeah, we rave on whales. So what the hell is this place? Because I'm supposed to go there, so... What is it?
I'm not sure.
Can I get in there? Because it looks very cut off, kind of-ish,
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like... It looks suspicious. It looks like it's a thing.
It looks almost like it's a thing you're not allowed to get in. Or are you gonna get in there later?
Yeah.
But I wanna see what it says for now. Because they have that house. So we are gonna kidnap the guy who invents the elixirs. Why do I feel like this isn't gonna work out well?
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the first mission where I think it's told you you have to kidnap him. You don't have to kidnap or kill him. You have to kidnap him.
Yeah, but I meant because he's an elixir guy and we got an elixir guy and they're probably gonna like have a bitch fight.
Yeah, I know. Our current guy does not like this guy. He's probably one of them gonna end up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's an invisible boy. You're not
Yeah,
supposed to
there
get
is.
above that.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. I saw you run into it, so yeah. Oh
Yeah.
well.
Which still begs the question, how the hell do I get there? Because I want to open that safe. I don't really want to just not open the safe.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I mean,
And
I can see everything, so it should not be that difficult. I mean, this is a bit. This makes the game a lot easier, almost too easy, but I still use it because I'm not good at seeing things.
Yeah, and this game does have one of those things, which most of the time it doesn't seem too hard, but it does seem like it's occasionally a little difficult to tell what is and isn't takeable. Like, you know, it does icons and stuff though. So maybe wrong on that. Hello. Wait, what?
I landed on his head.
Why did that end the game?
Because he's the boat driver.
Oh.
I don't know what he's doing here. Like, seriously, isn't this a bit dangerous to just be hanging out here?
Yeah, I think so. That is super weird. You should go ask him if he knows the combination. Hey,
I'll be here when you have what you came
do you know the combination to the thing? No? Then you're
Well,
useless!
he's gonna drive us away, but yeah, he's useless.